and welcome to airgunweb.com, your home for honest, real-world airgun reviews where we bring you the facts, not fluff. This is our new series called Take Aim, which stands for Airgun Information and Maintenance. Last episode, we looked at how to install and sight in a scope on your new airgun. Today, for our second episode, we're going to talk about different types of pellets and see how each type reacts in the same gun. We'll be using the Air Venturi Bronco for our test today. I'm going to take just a little bit of liberty and break things down into two basic categories, each with 4 styles. I know some folks may want a little more or a little less detail, but this is how I break them down. So I break them down this way. The categories, those are the 2 top-level categories. I'm going to call lead pellets and lead-free pellets. Each particular category I've broken down into 4 different styles, which are wadcutter, pointed, domed, and hollow point. From what I've been able to tell, just about every pellet I've ever handled fits somewhere in those categories and styles. Now, there are many different pellets in each style, slightly different than the other, with weight being one of the most important differences, followed by shape. In this episode, I'm going to focus just on lead pellets, but we may take a look at non-lead pellets, or those lead-free pellets, later if folks want us to go in that direction. You all are going to have to let me know via email and through your comments. Now let's start with wadcutters. What makes a wadcutter is its very, very flat top. You see wadcutters primarily used in 10-meter competition. They can be exceptionally accurate up close, and some examples are the RWS Hobbies, H&N Finale Match Rifle and Pistol, Crosman Precision Wadcutters, Gammo Match Wadcutters, etc. In our Air Venturi Bronco, the best wadcutter is the H&N Finale Match Rifle. Here's a typical shot group. Given that this is the best pellet for this rifle, we're going to leave the scope zeroed for the Finale Match. Although they shot just a little bit high today, that's just the way it goes sometimes. Go ahead and take a look at this group. The next category is called pointed pellets. The name says it all. They're pointed rather than domed, flat, or hollow point. These are often touted as excellent for hunting situations. Now, they are usually less accurate and only good for short-range shots. The point is supposed to give you that extra penetration when you need it. Some examples are RWS Super Point, Predator Polymags, Crosman Pointed Hunting Pellets, Crosman Super Point, Gammo Master Point, and the H&N Spitzkugel, just to name a few. We got our best groups from the RWS Super Points. Go ahead and take a look at this shot group. Now notice the change in the point of impact and also the size of the group compared to the H&N Finale Match Rifle pellets. Nothing else has changed, just the type of pellet. Our third style are the domed pellets. Domed pellets are just that, they're domed. They're not as pointed as pointed pellets and certainly not flat like wadcutters. Domed pellets are generally the most accurate for distance shooting and the mainstay for competitive field target shoots. There are a lot of variations on the domed pellet. Here are some of the most common choices: H&N Field Target Trophy, H&N Barracuda Match, RWS Superdome, JSB Diablo, and of course Crosman Premier Lights and Heavies. The results from this style surprised me because the best pellet maybe even better than the finale match, was the H&N Barracuda match. What was surprising was not that the Barracuda match was a good pellet, but rather that even though it's very, very heavy at 10.65 grain, it shot very well in this low-powered Bronco. It put them just a fraction below the bullseye despite the extra weight. Let's go ahead and take a look at this group. Our fourth and final style is the hollow point style. These are favorites with hunters and one of my personal favorites as well. The hollow point style has literally a hollow point and is designed to expand on impact. The benefit is that the maximum amount of energy is transferred to the target. Now, many times when hunting small game, especially with a 177, the pellet will pass right through. It'll wound the animal that then goes and dies slowly from its injuries. When a hollow point pellet hits game, the head of it is supposed to expand. Now this often prevents the pellet from exiting the animal. This does tremendous damage and usually gives you a quick, more humane kill. Some popular hollow points are the H&N Cro-Magnums, RWS Super H points, H&N Barracuda Hunters, Crossman Premier hollow points, and the H&N hollow points. Our best hollow point turned out to be the H&N Barracuda Hunters. Let's take a look at the following shot group. So that should give you a pretty good introduction of what kind of options are out there. If you want to get the most out of your air gun, you've got to find the right pellet. Before I post a review, I may test every pellet on the shelf until I find the very best one. As a note, and many people ask me, I currently have 53 different types of 177 caliber pellets and about 42 different types of 22 caliber pellets. Not to mention the really oddball stuff that I've picked up over the years here and there. But that's certainly not an exhaustive collection. Now you can imagine the volume of time it takes to properly review an air gun. Just finding the right pellet can take a very, very long time. But that's part of the fun. Now it's your turn to go find the right pellet for your air gun. So that's it for this episode of Take Aim. I want to take a moment and thank the folks over at Pyramid Air for sponsoring this series. Without them, Take Aim would still just be an idea floating around in my head. If you're looking to expand your pellet inventory, one of the best deals out there is Pyramid Air's buy 3, get 1 free deal. Also, pellets are pretty heavy, so remember if your order goes over $100, you automatically get free shipping too. Here's just a note. Free shipping can't be combined with any other promotion. So if you have a 10% off coupon, you'll have to pick either 10% off or free shipping. In either case, you still get the buy 3, get 1 free deal. So remember, when you're ready to stock up on pellets, visit Pyramid Air and take advantage of their buy 3, get 1 free special. It's easy and it's automatic. I still use it when I buy supplies for my personal use. So visit www.pyramidair.com or phone them directly at 1-888-262-4867 and place your next order. Until next time, this is Rick Usler with airgunweb.com. Thanks again for watching.